Good afternoon, Pat and Realm, members of Toastmasters. Let me ask you something. How many of you have faced a deep, dark adversity that has helped you tap into your God given potential? I know I have. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of experiences I had, kind of like in story mode, to show you how these two mishaps have led me to be, in many ways, the powerhouse I may feel like to be today. First, January of 2018. I was riding high. I was like, Jimmy's on top dog here. He can do this. I even had a speech going on Friday, January the 12th at the Midland Centennial Library, the Christian Law of Attraction. The night of January 11th, I went for dinner at my nephew's house. When we got done with dinner, I was getting ready to walk home. The porch light was pretty dim, and there was no moon out. I thought I was stepping on the stairs. Boom! I fell off my nephew's porch and broke my leg. For 18 hours, it was like, other than the prepping and the surgery, I was like scared out of my mind. I would sing so that I didn't have to think about the pain and the fear. Even the recovery nurse and the ambulance people were surprised at how brave I was being. I didn't feel brave. Infection set in with tests and more tests. And then eventually I was moved to a nursing and rehab facility in Midland. Eventually they got me started with physical therapy and process was going well. But then I caught pneumonia and was rushed back to Midland Memorial Hospital. You talk about being scared. I prayed like never before. My bishop, who has moved to Utah, he was at my bedside saying, "Don't you give up. Don't you give up on me. You are gonna get up and you're gonna walk someday." And when I got back to the nursing home, it took me about a week and a half to be able to stand. And when I stood, great. I said, "Okay, y'all can teach me to walk, not till you get out of the boot." Well, about a month later, I got my bishop got tired of the slow process, wheeled me out of the facility, took me home. And a week later, I got out of the boot, started walking on my own. No walker, not walking around the house. Now, 4 years ago, April 17th, 2019. Now, 2019 was a wonderful watershed year in many ways. My birthday, January 20th, I was at that same bishop's house. And I said, this is the year I'm going to become a self-published author. And I was this close. And I walked into the bank building that day, and I collapsed. Fractured my skull. I woke up in a wheelchair at the hospital. I was like, oh, is there something wrong? What happened? What the heck is going on? I'm supposed to be in Toastmasters. Where's Jack? Where is everybody? Next thing you know, I heard this voice yell out, "James Hendrick." And they wheeled me to do head x-rays. I'm like, head x-rays? What? And then, fade to black. I don't remember anything. And then that same bishop told me that I was going to have surgery. I was like, oh my gosh, really, surgery? What happened after surgery, which is so surreal, what I experienced while I was out of it, which was for several days. A dark purple sky, thunderings and lightnings, a laser light show, one lone red light, someone was talking nonsense about the government. I almost felt like the Lord sent one of his angels to minister to me. And then just before I woke up, I thought I saw like red and green reaching down to grab it. But I woke up and they got some classical music and everything. And there were times I got scared. I was like, one afternoon, I remember they were playing some music to calm me down, but it wasn't working. I was like, I'm scared. I can't contain. I feel like I'm going to die. I'm like, Jimmy, no, you're not going to die. You're going to fight this. And then one night, I could not sleep. I stayed up all night. I looked outside, and what I thought I saw, once again, surreal. That same dark purple sky with red lights in the city, red lights in the stars. It was unbelievable. The next morning, the surgeon came in to see me. And he asked me to lie myself on the bed so he could raise it enough to talk to me. And I was happy. I was doing good. I was like, I'd like some of this staff that's been good to me to have a promotion. He said, promotion? Mr. Henry, do you even know what you're saying? You don't know where you were. You were at Toastmasters and you fell. So, after a few days, I was transferred to another nursing facility in Big Spring, which is managed by my brother-in-law's mother. And they took aggressive charge of my physical therapy. And instead of 2 months, I was able to walk out within maybe 3 weeks. But I wasn't totally out of the woods yet. There was a lot of rumors as to what happened. Oh, he had a heart attack. Oh, he was in the middle of his speech and he collapsed. But it didn't matter. I could have easily given up on becoming a published author. But on July 16th, 2019, I became a self-published author of my book, The Winning Personality, a values-based approach to entrepreneurship in this economy. And let me tell you something, it's been such a wonderful blessing. We all have that potential given to us by God inside us. And yet, what's strange, the thing that should have held me back, the purple skies and the red lights, those prepared me forward. And I thank God for that. I thank God that he saw me through. I thank God that he strengthened me, helped me. Because now I'm a published author. I remember when I got my first set of books from Amazon. My mother was calling up everybody in the neighborhood and all the family. Look, James is a published author now. Come on. Get your book. Get his autograph. But the funny thing is, we all have a God-given potential. And we don't need to give up on that. We know what's good. We know how God blesses us in so many ways. And yet, it all started with a broken leg. And these purple skies and red lights. God bless you.